Nonsia abo apema busia fema mu nyina adwo UTV so enie omai mu ne man hodo so nsem ayensa ka no anwumre eno na edu so ayede ebremu na se de nyina ye nim no ene yen ka ne mampani owura Jerry John Rollins kwato na nanom ewo Asiedu ne yenya ne ntie se abusuafo no wonom akọ omampani na adedankwa akufado efie wo mo ekobo amane eno nti yede mo ekọ sesia ye ba ye bi to bibia so ede amamo yenko homra Awusuafo ansana yedemo ebeko eye omampani na adedankwa akufo ado efie no kasebo no yenhwe de ebedimu akotene ansana ya nugusu ano aha yensaka
in his purpose, that he has a purpose for each one of us, and as it appears, former president's work here on earth has come to an end. He and I had a tempestuous relationship going over many, many years. But I believe that we came to see value in each other. That's how I put it. By the end, extremely disturbed and saddened by this passage. Has to be a matter for the Ghanaian nation. I know the feeling of family on such an occasion. But I think that you would understand if I say that on the death of such a man, precedence has to be given to the state of Ghana. So the Chief of Staff, their office, funeral, all those things have to be agreed upon, but that the state has to pull out all the stops and make sure that he's given a most befitting and dignified exit. I'm determined to do that.
Awusuafo yetua kasebo no eso enam kane mampani owura JJ Rollins a watwa nananom ewo Asiedu anampo waka enchini egu wabra aduane sija so eneden no ama omampani na adedankwa akufu ado Ghana mampani wahyese na watwe yemfansiwo na yemfanjam yenkane mampani eno achi wasansumpo ahyese odupon kase na etutu eno ntino Ghana franka no Ghana hanyina yensinitrase
President Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo sabre de ababe tudwa se former President Jerry John Rollins okoni nkrechi na sanse munya betudwa ba the President of the Republic Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo ede ensemfo bi ebetudwa ewo asema esi eye ene ho na afenso wasanso ede atudwa se oman franka nyina yempa nyina emba fom se de beya edi besu eye the former President Jerry John Rollins wasanso ede atudwa se enanso yɛmfa former president Jerry John Rawlings owie no nsɛm a ɔsan so de betu dwa no ɔno the president of the republic Nana Adutwumwaa Akufo-Addo ɔne the vice president Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ɔmo asuspend anasa ɔmo atwe ɔmo campaign a ɔmo yɛ for election 2020 no ɔmo atwe asen oba Jubilee House dia sabre de franka ɛwɔ ha na ɔman Ghana franka ɛwɔ ha nyinaa atwe ne nyinaa aba fam the president of the republic Nana Adutwumwaa Akufo-Addo odi ɔman Ghana anim na yesu former president Jerry John Rawlings.
Wo omampanyin da Jerry John Rawlings ni wo yi a ababefu yemu entie ama omamu nyina aboton ate so manfo edi areho pa enu nti no panyina wotu franka e de ama NDC amanyuko John Dramani Mahama ne campaign a ono so oye nyina no watwe asensen
yewra obuasimu yante asem de we just received some very sad news. It makes it impossible for us to continue this campaign tour of Ashanti. So I've spoken to our chairman of the National Campaign Committee, and the committee has agreed that we announce a brief suspension of the Ashanti campaign tour, and the national campaign team will announce a date for resumption of the tour. Yera Obuasimu Yanti Asemde, mene chairman of National Campaign Committee Akasa na National Campaign Committee apene se yes suspended Ashanti campaign tour no for a little while. Number ombe announce eda yebe san asha sibium. Sema yete no say no krea na asema ha ye especially titru ya NDC for enti yende yanchichire re ni entwen ni nhwe ni AC enti ebesre na mama ekwan na yasa konkran na emrepa no mobeti yanka through the National Campaign Committee na ne ewo hobia ombema maso ate medamo ase
Awusanfo yetua kase bono eso eye omampanyi abediechire a wone Dr. Mahamadu Bawumia so yenya ne ntiyese ne nansa aprobo a no oguso ewo omantifin apuema ntamu no nso no enam kane mampanyi JJ Rawlings ewo ni nti eyade ono nso watwe ede asensen na ne kase mu no de tu dwase nyamenem ne kurani opanyi kese ya watwa nananom ewo Asiedu no ano den papa ede ma oman Ghana ene Africa nyina.
I am very sad today. I think the whole of Ghana is sad because of the passing of His Excellency, former President Jerry John Rawlings. Because of this, the whole of Ghana has been thrown into mourning. And in these circumstances, having rallies and campaign events is not the best for us. The President Nana Akufo-Addo has declared a suspension of all campaign activity, and we are all going to observe that. It is a very sad day for Ghana, a sad day for Africa, and a sad day for the world. President Jerry John Rawlings was a colossus in the political history of Ghana. And we are so shocked, very shocked, to hear of his passing. And because of this deba that we had planned cannot take place. Please all understand that where we are in Ghana now, our state of mind, our collective state of mind, for the next 7 days, there will be no campaign activity. This is what the president has declared. So the state of Ghana now, our collective mindset, we are united in our mourning for the loss of our former president, Jerry John Rawlings. And I know that the people of Bolga East feel the same way. And so please pardon us. We are not going to continue with this deba as was originally planned. We thank you for coming, and I want to ask for your prayers for His Excellency, the former president, and his family. Pray for his soul, and may God give him a peaceful resting place.
Kole klote mrashe bedwani eye Zinato Adjumai Rawlings ne papa ene omampanyin dada JJ Rawlings a oda fomie wacho krata na de ose Ghana fo nyina ene se ebremu emu aden e de ma abusua no Ghana fo ema won bre kakra na kokoam abusua no emfa adwen.
Ghana Mampeni dada Jerry John Rawlings kwa wako ne nkrachie no enam so ema na busua e de nkrata aba abonten a eye Ghana Mampeni dada Jerry John Rawlings ono ane baba a wosanso ye mrahye bedwani e okole klote abato mpeso so onimonyamfo Zinato Adjumai Rawlings wono ena ne nsa hye ase a wo kire se ampa eye no kre se wono papa preku pei wati nananom wonseru ya wabre omanka bia nhemu ampa ya wada bia ye dabone de ama wonom enti omade srede ne se enkomamfo bebo abusua no na kire se womo ama womo akwanya ne kakra no womo nso atimi asu womo de hie wokokoamu efiri se owo we de age womo nsemu ankasa ne nyina mu no wonom e de atudwa se sene eyie na ebeko bia no womo behwe na afi womo de ababeto Ghana fo nyina ani womo nso ahunu ekwan ye ombefa so a womo ebeye na brempon yie no e de amano na mprempren de womo ebehia se ye beja abusua no ama womo atimi asu womo de hie kakra e wokokoamu.
Ausanfo ye busa se ede adepote ene betumi agina so ede akai kanema mpan JJ Rawlings ne nsembe no kan ya ene anampo wuti se wato nananom ewo Asiedu no betumi akai na wodi agina so ede aka no na ne nsem no ya boabo bi ano ye bokakra ede amamoti.
Has come into being in this country. Supposed to be 24 years of independence without the true economic power lying in the hands of the people of this country. When we took over the reins of the economy, ladies and gentlemen, I thought so. Places like that were dead. AGC was producing what? Half or 1/3 the current volume. 1/3 the current volume. We have tripled AGC's goal. When we started off with nothing but one thing: the truth and integrity. The truth and integrity. And this is what has brought this country out of the darkness. Now that we are beginning to see the light, with the responsibility and the duty of accomplishing what we set out to do we want to see the clock turn back?
Flight Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings.
Flight Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings.
Haven't been elected.
To
the high office of President.
To the high office of President.
Of the Republic of Ghana.
The Republic of Ghana.
This victory is not a victory to sleep. It's not a victory for laziness, but it's a victory to work even harder.
Kwame Nkrumah was not perfect, and I may be one of the most critical people about certain aspects of his government. But I will never deny him nor any man the praise for outstanding achievements, and for Dr. Nkrumah in particular, the things that made him a great figure in history. On this 32nd anniversary of Ghana's Republic Day, we are laying Dr. Nkrumah's remains to rest at the site of his greatest triumph.
The instability of Liberia is affecting the stability of the sub-region. It's making it difficult to attract investment. It's making it difficult, to improve the image of Africa. So I'm suffering, not indirectly, directly, both through the contribution of my troops to bring about stability and through the fact that, look, it's creating a wrong perception of Africa. So we have a moral obligation to do what we can to bring about the necessary stability, because we're all being judged, all of us, despite the efforts we're making.
But frankly, I just don't think it's fair and right that Liberia, that used to be, a former colony of America, should have degenerated into a carnage of that kind. No Western country lifted a hand to assist her. And yet she didn't actually need that much. But when it comes to the European theater, the whole of Europe, NATO, the US, everybody pumps in all the necessary resources.
Early this year, the world was struck, as you know, by a pandemic whose effects eventually affected every facet of our lives. Despite the interventions from state institutions to alleviate the plight of the underprivileged, there is still a lot to be done by all of us in our very own communities to support the most vulnerable groups. The health force across the country, some of whom have been infected with the virus, in the line of duty have taught us a sense of purpose, selflessness, commitment, dedication, and patriotism. I commend all health workers as well as all other frontline workers for proving equal to the task in this defining moment of ours. Fellow compatriots, we have hurt our own by institutionalizing corruption for far too long, giving a little few the access to amass wealth at the risk of the livelihood of the ordinary people who are languishing in poverty and misery.
Yamahefo munyanentie se omampanyin dada JJ Rollins na busua akọ omampanyin na Adutwumwaa Akufo-Addo nanso e de amanebo akọbọ no. Prince Ayinkan Majoe
Uniaba mejoso
yentio
yo sabre de eye omampanyin a onye ni ba biko Jerry John Rollins aba omampanyin na Adutwumwaa Akufo-Addo enaso na se de amamere etie no obi wu a ese omokọpọ eye abusuapanyina na opanyina ofisi no mokọbọ no amane na eno na abusuafo no atutu omunan aba eye president na Adutwumwaa Akufo-Addo aba eno so ni na ebo na opanyina odi eye wan abusua enime ba eye olu adwani ablagoji adutu dwa se mpanyini si yenim enso yesanso ebetimu biem ene beye eye nondu empire mu ena eye omampanyini Jerry John Rollins according to enti said amamrese no omo aba eba be see the president of the republic na Adutwumwaa Akufo-Addo ye na omo aka no ne asi no omo aka akyere no na eno na o kyere se enye bi eye kolebu na asem no esie na opanyini ana omampanyini dada Rollins na no ho adwudwu no kakra na omo de ne kọ hoso kwa akọji ayarehwe na eno na okoye one sign amba fie ebiem no enti omo de ba bebo no na se de onye ni oh the Republic of Ghana as omodi better president iti na assemblea na omodina so jaso aba eba bebo the president of the Republic na Adutwumwaa Akufo-Addo amane na fe omohu said the amamre etie no mohu kwanya the president of the Republic na Adutwumwaa Akufo-Addo ede befa so omuwe na the president of the Republic na Adutwumwaa Akufo-Addo ede tu jase ampa yesi no ani mu asema onim atini nyina na nyedi kan no betimi aka se Owura Rollins na ono na Adutwumwaa Akufo-Addo muntam na ego said obi anim no obeye na danfo na ono no eka sumasem oje afutu wo no ho bibia ache na adwin bia ohia advice no kono ho ema ono ede na adwin ebo no na afi so tifie ha so a Owura Rollins so etimi tutu mi nan efi rich eba ebetira no nti ono de ono na anopa ewie yo ti asem no okasa ye ne de pa na oboa anyene de ema ne si okura otibi ewo nipa ma obi ahu se asem na otiye no anyene de nanso said the case wo kitadi a nkwa ntumi ngi no abanesa nti ne o ka kire abusua ne se ne di kan abusua enhye den ne tosumienu said the obia Ghana obia nim se eye yewura onye onipa bia keke na oye nipa titiru e wo Ghana hanti na ye hu ntotoye no osere abusua se omunja nhye oman Ghana ensem nti na omunja hye oman Ghana ensem no omunya ne se oman Ghana na anasa no the president ana government no na eba besisi bibia ombe bibia omuni omu abusua no na ebetoto atenase ahwe da ombe sie no ne ombe ni bia but okase oman Ghana no ebe man state barrier nti decision bia na mfutuo bia ombe bia no omuni abusua no na ebe nti omun kankire kurafo Mami Rollins say osere na ono any the chief of staff any state protocol omu enkambo any the vice president omu nyina enkambo said ombe ya ombatutu ayi no entutu ye pepe na fi am Ghana aji asien said the beya ombe unse ampa Mami Rollins so na oman Ghana ye wadi na wadi na ye the president of the republic omun kantre eye abusuako ni nyina ba bia ofiri ene ne yire eye kurafo ne se oman Ghana be man state barrier na afi so hihye ombe yi bia no ono eye kunafo no ene na busuafo ene chief of staff ene ono president no ebe tenase na omo ahye na omo hu da omo besie no empo ba bia omo besie no kwan ya ombe ye yi ni nyina ye no ndutu ye ni nyina ono the president of the republic obe make sure say abusuafo no ebe ye involved na afi aman no so ye involved na omo ama no say the boni kan be fitting barrier no mo ama no nti tabedi the president of the republic ajamane no ahye omo say ne oman Ghana ebetimi aye bia e dia kwakra ye papa Rollins achi kwakra no obedinam as the president of the republic ama omo aye tabedi obajibli house ha ni so na the president of the republic na danko kufuat odaso eche okasa 1-2 a wa pepe nanima na se ni so na eba bi se ni yonko akọ agya no tuba hade a ya reho ene wo jupli house
Prince Yadase ene amanebo
na yebegyina weso ahome kase bɔ no so enche yebeba na de aka bia no ye de abeto amoso ye kwaba sesia